hello, we fix everything. And because there is always something to be fixed in Europe, this by the way is a Opel ZAFIRA, but it's the same for all kinds of Opel, Vauxhall, Chevrolet vehicles. Here in Europe we have a law that you need to constantly run on lights. Okay, when you travel you need to run on lights. People most often run on the low beam. Okay, some people will go on fog lights, but it's a little bit sketchy, it's illegal. Some people will put daylight running lights here in this area, and I prefer to run on the original high beam on 20% with pulse width modulation module. When you run on high beam on full power, you're gonna blind the people, but when you're running on only 20%, I would say that you don't blind people, because people don't blind me when they do it. So yeah, okay, so how are we gonna do it? We need a module first. There is all kinds of different modules. I chose locally made pulse width modulation MOSFET module. I prefer one with MOSFETs instead of relays, because sometimes relays start to wear out and start glitching and they don't work as good. So we need to connect somewhere, and I decided some people try to connect here, some people go around the we'll do it around the fuse box. The way I put it out, this is a left-hand steering wheel vehicle, so I pulled the whole fuse box out. You need to undo two bolts. It's the same on Astra, Vectra, Zafira, Corsa as well. You pull this from here and you just pull out, and don't be afraid to pull out, because otherwise it's not gonna happen. Now I was thinking to connect to both fuses for the long beam, yeah, and take power from the relay for the long beam. That's the relay. You can see there is on the back still from the year 2000. There is still a diagram which relays for what and what fuse is doing what. Meanwhile, when I was trying, I found this little connector which will come very handy, because on it, it's my screen is about to go off. On it there is a feed, constant feed. That's for Scandinavian countries. They needed to run, even in the year 2000, constantly on lights. And you can put the relay here and turn on the low beam on full power. I don't want to run on low beam for full power, so I will connect here the module, and I'll show you how I connect it when I connect it, so I can tell you which wire does what. Also, something, I'll chop off the yellow wire is the low beam full power. I'll chop it off, and you can see the white wire here. There is a underneath the red one, there is a white one, yeah, right there. I'll connect the yellow wire to the white wire, so we're sending power to the long beam. As I told you, I didn't want to go to the low beam, I want to go to the high beam, so I just got the wire before it goes to the fuse on the back. It's the big white wire. Then I soldered, I chopped the cable from right here. I put an insulating sleeve on top, and I soldered it in there. Now I'll put insulation tape, and I'll just get everything with a zip tie again. Okay, so it's all connected up now. I want to tell you where it's connected to. So there is two wires coming out from the DRL model for the left and right. but because I connected the wire before the both fuses, we just connect both cables to the same cable. The black one is the control. We don't want the lights to be working when the normal lights are on, so this is a signal from the side lights, the black one. That's where it goes. The red one is constant feed. The brown one what was the brown one? 12 volts after the engine is running. So the module starts the lights 5 seconds after. We have 13.2 volts after the engine is running. So because you don't want to be starting the module before you start the engine or when the alternator is not charging. And the blue one is ground. Okay, now I'll pack everything up where it was. I already closed it here, you can see. Now it's a bit of a problem for me that I can't really get to this knob for changing the power. So see how I'm gonna, feed it in the console. But I'll just put it on the back. This one is not needed, so just zip tie it here with all of the other cables, and we'll see the result as well. Okay, we can see the car is already running. We have a small indication for the lights, but no other lights are. There is no side lights. Now from factory, this one is set up to 20%, and I did on purpose put one light towards the the sun and the other one on the shade, so we can see the difference. Now I'll just move here. That's if you're oncoming traffic, maybe you'll see the light from here, and I don't think it's blinding. But I don't think also that the left one it's powerful enough. Maybe it is, but I'm not really sure. I'll just lift up the power just a little bit, maybe like 30%. Okay, so the knob is not very precise. I'm not sure that there is a lot of difference, but you can see, I don't know if the camera is picking it up. It's not very bright. I think it's just about right. If we move with both lights, but if we put the both lights on the shade, that's with both lights on the shade, I would say just one of the lights, the right one or this one on this side, it's just newer and it doesn't have so much shading on the light itself. I think it's okay. Well, that's it. Hope the video has been helpful to you. Leave me a comment. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.